What I'm about to say is going to change your perspective about sports betting. Now, today being a Monday morning, I must mention the fact that you need to be serious this coming week and you need to go for the opportunities for the matches that are going to give you winning predictions this new week. You, my friends, you do not take sports betting seriously, and that is one thing I've realized over and over again. I know what sports bettors want. I know what you are looking for. And I know how you want it to be done. But the reality is whatever you want to do is not working. And that is why you fail to realize perfect opportunities. We look at yesterday's matches, that was Sunday. I shared you two matches. The two matches had individual predictions. The first game was the Scotland Cup game. We had three predictions: double chance, which won; both teams to score, which won; over 2.5 goals, which won; over 0.5 goals in first half, which won. And in the second game, we had the corner game, which was over 6.5, and it won because the corners were, I think, 12 full time. Now, that was important, that was necessary, and it was an incredible victory. The only downside of that very video, believe me, is the fact that I know you're now complaining the odds were low, the odds were not valuable. But you fail to realize that being in a position to win such kind of odds consistently over and over again puts you on a track to being a profitable sports bettor, on a track to being a professional sports bettor. We are not going to get into the details of that because that is something I have been preaching over and over again. And that is why, as the must bettor, it is my duty to provide you other solutions. We have the best two prediction sites in 2024. If you visit these two sites, you realize that they also come up with daily predictions. And this is how their sites performed yesterday. The first site is Sports Gambler. They shared us two basketball predictions. If you are to add the odds for these basketball predictions, they were coming up to, because the first one, I remember, had an odd of 1.91. The second one had an odd of 1.91. And all the two games were able to win easily. So you look at that, you realize that these two sites are amazing. Sports Gambler individually provided 3.6 winning odds, and the odds were from basketball. Pelicans, Pistons, Pelicans negative 12, and Pelicans was able to cover the margin because it won 114 to 101. The second match was 76ers playing Clippers. They staked on 76ers positive 10 handicap, and 76ers won 121 to 107, which was a resounding victory. Now, that was how the first bet site performed yesterday out of the best two prediction sites in 2024. If we are to look at the second site, that is the Eastrobet site, they provided us the weekend basic ARCA. And if we look at the weekend basic ARCA, it had 2.6 odds in total. Bristol City women playing Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur won because that is what they predicted on. Then they had Sibenik playing Sibalia. They predicted on Sibenik win, and Sibenik was winning 1-0 full time. Racing Santander Eldense, Racing Santander double chance, and it did win. Ecuador Italy, they provided Italy double chance, and it did win. That was in the weekend basic section, 2.6 odds winning. Now, in the other section, they had 3 odds for the select bets, and the matches that they included in that very section were also amazing because they gave us the Ecuador Italy over 1.5 goal. It won perfectly. Koblenz Eintracht Trier. And then the next game they provided us was the Esbjerg Aarhus Fremad over 1.5 goals. It also did won. And then the next game they provided us was Woking playing Bathing, which also was winning because that is what I see. It also won. Now, they also had the free bet of the day. The free bet of the day, they provided us an over 2.5 goals. And it was a winning bet for that very section. That was a winning bet for that very section. And to wrap it up, they also had the corner game the corner bet slip over 9.5 corners on the Aston Villa women, which performed, they had 11 corners full time. So it was 100% victory on both sides yesterday. It was 100% success on both sides yesterday. So when I say that these two sides are amazing, incredible, and they provide you odds back to back that are going to be winning, I do that because I'm talking out of experience with the results to prove that whatever I'm saying is not just pure propaganda, but something that can be justified, that can be proven by anyone. Now, I won't be getting into details, boring you up with the side stuff. I only need you to be serious because I know you want to win, but you are not ready to do what it takes to win. That is the problem today. That is the problem a lot of sports bettors are having today. Winning in sports betting is super easy, and I've been talking about this from the very day one. The only problem is whatever you want is a fugazi imagination that you have formed, even though, or no matter how hard I try convincing you about the impossibilities of your expectations, you will never wake up. It's really sad to see people lose money in sports betting. It's really sad to see people failing to understand the basic concepts of sports betting. And as a must better and as a sports betting tipster who has an avid grasp of the field, of the know-how that is needed in order to win, I really understand that at times you just have to let people experience what they have to experience, because experience happens to be the best teacher. And it's just the same. I've seen my friends, my brothers, you tell them, bro, you are not supposed to date this lady. They'll be like, oh no, bro, I am supposed to date this lady because this and this and that. Then, okay, bro, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I did not warn you about the possibilities of a massive heartbreak. And then they go ahead and date. And then, 6 months into the relationship, 8th month, boom, hell breaks loose. And there my brother is heartbroken, completely depressed, completely left in confusion. That is it. I've come to realize that at the end of the day, as long as I'm winning, I'm making my own money out of sports betting, I can never decide what your fate is going to be. But the only thing I can do is to provide you the necessary tools and put you in a position whereby you are able to make the very perfect decision. I know that was really long. And given that today is a Monday, I've not gone into thorough analysis. I've only given you 2 games. They are not really good like yesterday matches, so it is your choice to make. Sri Lanka playing Bhutan, friendlies national teams. Sri Lanka draw no bet, the odd is 1.126. Albacete playing Balompie vs Racing Ferrol, Spain Segunda Division. Albacete draw no bet, the odd is 1.38. You combine the 2 matches, you get an odd of 1.553. Now it is your choice. Are you going to stake on them? I don't want to know. Are you going to bet on them? I don't want to know. But what I know is that this is a 1.53 odds that is super better than the bigger odds that we could have gone after today. And if you are somebody who understands what you want out of sports betting, then you definitely not going to miss a perfect way of approaching this very bet slip, these very 2 matches. I do not have much to say. My only emphasis is that you join our Telegram community, our Telegram channel. The link is available in the pinned comment section. And as I prepare to drop you the second betting strategy video, I need you to be on the alert, because when the video drops, it's going to be filled with ultimate value, a value that is gonna be moving blocks that are currently existing in your betting life. And I need you to be there to watch it, because it's not going to be a waste of your time. I do understand the latest strategy I shared. One of the sites is paid, the other one is free. In the coming strategy, everything is absolutely free, so there is no need to worry about paying others. But once again, I will repeat for emphasis purposes and just to ensure that you do not forget. Watch the best 2 prediction sites in 2024 and ensure that you try them out. Try the free site, try the paid site, get to have your experience, share as your experience, and after that, learn and plan how you're going to be approaching your sports betting life based on the experience that you get from the two sides. That is super paramount. It's just the third month of 2024. Don't be afraid. Don't be somebody who's wasting time. Don't have excuses on why you cannot execute ideas that have been proven to be working. You have seen how the two sides have performed. The final decision now lies with you to make. And remember, the responsibility is always upon you. You are supposed to do everything diligently. And I wish you the very best. For now, have a perfect week, a prosperous, a new week. All the best. Goodbye.